I was thinking about how early on baseball was this perfect. It was a perfect pastime, but it was a spiritual pastime too. It allows you to simply watch a game from a ball, from pitch to pitch, strike, ball, hit. And peanuts were just the perfect accompaniment to that. And what I really enjoyed down at the ballpark was the fact that it was this communal element, that people would come around and we would talk about baseball and eat peanuts. And I guess really I want this place to be an extension of that, ultimately, is that eating peanuts is just this communal thing, and we have the best peanuts available. And so I feel like we've elevated everything to this perfect Zen now state of peanut bliss. And so if we can deliver that to the stores, it's just this whole extension of that thing. And I think that's really the quest, is just to continue to do that with all of our products. So the pumpkin seeds I enjoy roasting so much as a kid, and I think that's what's happening now, is that I'm back to all of these roots, all these things that happened to me as a kid or that I fell in love with as a kid. And so that's really what we've developed for the marketplace. So it was fortunate for me when I started the business that I had so many people through Texas primarily really willing to open their doors for me and kind of show me the industry. I got to see harvest and watch the process of how the sorting and how how the peanut industry worked, basically. And so very early on I built relationships in Texas and New Mexico for our incoming product, for the peanuts specifically. And those relationships are still intact today. So the majority of our peanuts the vast majority of our peanuts, 95%, come from Texas, the Southwest. So you benefit from that because you've got dry weather. You don't have insect pressure because it's so hot, so it's a clean product. I've had peanuts from Argentina, I've had peanuts from China, I've had peanuts from South America, other South American countries, and really there is no comparison to the Southwest peanut. The Southeast, kind of where the peanuts originated in this country, there's a lot of problems with humidity and insect pressure and weed pressure, and we just don't find that in Texas. And so there had been talk of years ago about the problem with aflatoxin, which is this. Consumers are aware of this aflatoxin. It's this naturally occurring mold that happens when peanuts grow. That doesn't happen in Texas because of the heat. It's a southeastern problem. So we benefit with having those Southwest peanuts. So we bring our peanuts in from Texas. We bring our pumpkin seeds in from Oregon primarily. Our white pumpkin seeds are grown. They're a byproduct of the organic pumpkin puree business. So Stallbush Island Farms makes organic pumpkin puree, and I buy their organic seeds. So this was a relationship that started, I guess, about 5 years ago. I was seeking organic pumpkin seed. It didn't exist on the market, and so that's how the organic pumpkin seed, white pumpkin seed market started in this country. And now I'm competing against a lot of other people that are now interested in the pumpkin seeds that we've sourced, but we have a really good relationship again with those growers and those producers to take that product and make it our own, do what we do to it. The green pumpkin seed, we were part of a pilot project in Oregon to grow that seed with some growers, and we've just simply outstripped that supply. There's pretty limited acreage in the Willamette Valley, and so the green seed is this Austrian Styrian seed. And we decided to just go right to the source, go to Austria, where they've done these traditional growing methods for over 300 years, and get the seed. So that's what we did. We brought in our first container from Austria, and it's remarkable. It's so beautiful. You can taste the terroir. It's a remarkable seed, and we're really excited about that product because there's a lot of seed to be had in Austria. And we'll go, my wife and I, Tammy, will go next month to Austria and actually visit those farmers. Again, core part of our mission is to understand where our food comes from, what we're buying. And that's why we don't buy Chinese pumpkin seeds, because there's no way, you have no idea with the vast amount of acreage that's in China where it's coming from. You can't taste the terroir. That's why so much of the time it's just this commodity product. But in a place like Austria, I mean, you can taste Austria in these seeds. It's just, they're phenomenal. We're really excited about that product. What's important to us as a company is as we continue to scale, is, as you see the antique roaster behind me, and as we continue to bring in these antiques, is to continue to scale with them and how that works. How far can we grow and be true to this process? I think we really answered the question now, that we can grow quite a bit and be true to this process. I found roasters in Pittsburgh, found these old 1919 roasters in Pittsburgh, and we can bring those online, and we can continue to scale our growth and be true to the process, be true to the quality that we discovered. We discovered this quality component with the barrel roasting very early on in the development of our company, and it took us that long to really scale because we couldn't figure out, gosh, how do we do more of it on this type of equipment? But now we really have answered that question for ourselves, and we know we can do it. And so it's remaining true to that quality, and that's what the consumer can come to rely on from CB's Nuts from now and forevermore. That's the commitment that we've made to the quality of our product. It's a little more expensive on the shelf, but we put more time into it. Time is money, and that is what the consumer is buying, is the time it takes us to produce that quality product. How do we get more market share? Because it's the best peanut butter available on the market, bar none. I can be at a demo. I was at a demo yesterday at Whole Foods Market, and everybody agreed that this was the best peanut butter that they've ever had. And so my job now, working with folks like Presence, working with our brokers, and even us as individuals as we move through our own demos and the sales that we're doing, we just need to get the message out more and more and more, because the product's phenomenal. Whether you go from our peanuts to the pumpkin seeds, it's the best quality available. We're happy and ready to supply the Pacific Northwest with amazing peanut butter, amazing products. So that's always the challenge, is how to get that message out.